Hey guys, my name's Dylan. Of course, this is the Concrete Pigs. Today we got Freehand, Ed Novo. Man, these guys are just killing it. They're unbelievable. I heard this song and it's so elegant. So I was like, yeah, let me see if I can just go on ahead and ruin this by trying to arrange it for guitar. Hopefully I did it justice. God knows. I guess time will tell. It uses a couple of different little techniques, but I'll go through it. You guys are you're gonna be fine. You're gonna sound great. So get your guitar, and we'll go have some fun with this, I guess. Okay, so there is a bit of a setup that we have to do to play this arrangement. What you're gonna do is take your top three strings, the E, the A, and the D, and you're gonna drop all three of those down two full steps. I'm going to put some directions in the description, but you're going to drop this to a C, an F, and then finally to a B. Okay, those are the only three strings that we're going to tune. We're going to drop those once again two full steps, and then we're going to take our capo and we're going to put it on the 4th fret. And what that's going to do is allow what's normally the G and the high E string to become a B and a G sharp, and that's what we need. All right, and when you put the capo on the 4th fret, all that's going to do is bring these strings right back up to an EAD, which is what we need. So mostly we're doing this tuning so we can get to these harmonics right here, this that B and the G sharp that we're going to be playing over and over and over again. All right, and I will, like I said, I'll put some more detailed instruction in the description. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on the tuning. Of course, if you need help, please just leave me a note, and I promise I'll get you through it. I'll do whatever it takes. We'll get you up and running with this thing, okay? So don't let the tuning frustrate you. And if it is giving you a hard time, please let me know, and I'll do the best I can to get you up and running. All right, let's go check the rest of this tune out. All right, we're going to break this down into two groups, our right hand and our left hand. We're essentially playing the piano on the guitar. Our right hand's going to be playing our treble clef. Our left hand's going to be playing the bass clef. All right. So the only thing our right hand is going to be doing is playing two notes, these two little pinch harmonics. All right. So the harmonic that we're looking for is 12 frets. Let me do some pro camera work here. Nice. All right. So it's 12 frets down from the capo. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So right there, all right, and that's where our harmonic is. All right, now to play a pinch harmonic, for those of you who have never done this, it's real easy. I zoom way in on that. All you're going to do is lay your fingertip directly above that fret, not behind it like you normally do when you're holding a note. When you play a harmonic, you actually hold it directly above the fret, okay? And you don't mash the string. All you do is just lightly touch it. You just barely have to touch that string, okay? And what's going on behind here is our thumb is just pulling the string down while we lay our finger on top. And then we do that between the E and the G over and over and over again, okay? And that's all our right hand does the entire song. It's just that back and forth. Okay, that's actually a B and a G sharp note right there. That's why we got the capo on. All right, so we'll back out a little bit and we'll move into the left hand, which is pretty much where all the business is going down, because that, like I said, the right hand is just doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's just playing those harmonics back and forth like that. Okay, so I'll take you, the verse is 2 chords, and all of the stuff that you're doing on your left hand are just hammer-ons. That's it, all right? It's no big deal. There's only one other time that we're going to play a chord where you do like a pull-off kind of thing. Excuse me. All right, so the first chord of the verse, it's actually a power chord. I thought a power chord sounded a little better than just these two notes. which I started playing around with, but I was like, you know what, let me turn that into a power chord and see how that sounds. And I think it sounds pretty good. If you do, that's cool. I think that's pretty awesome. But all right, so the chord that we're first going to do is, let's see, it's 5 frets down on the E string right here, and then 2 frets down from that we're going to hold the A and the D string. Okay, so our index finger will hold the E, and our ring finger and pinky will hold the A and the D. My middle finger is just kind of in the way, it's not doing anything. All right, and you're just going to hammer it on. Okay, and my right hand's going to be down here doing my harmonics, right? So that starts off, and just hammer that on, just like that, all right? And for the second chord of the verse, we take this exact same hand shape, and we're going to slide that thing up. All right, so we're gonna be down 2 frets from the capo now, but it's the exact same chord shape, okay? And that gets hammered on. Try to get you a little power behind it, that way you can make it ring out. Okay, if you have any buzzing or anything like that, don't sweat it. You know, just give it some practice and you'll be fine, okay? So there's that chord shape. I get my middle finger out of the way there. All right, so remember, your right hand is doing all this stuff down here. Anytime you make a chord change, it is always, always, always going to be when you play that high note. You don't ever make chord changes on the lower note. So, like that, okay? Anytime you're making a chord, that's the note that's getting played. All right, so to start off, whoops, and now you're going to shift up to the second chord, right? And then back down. And then back up. Okay, and that's the entire verse. That's all you do is just go back and forth between these 2 chords while your fingers bouncing back and forth. Okay, so when we get done with the verse, what we're going to do is obviously we're going to do the chorus. Chorus is real easy. You're just using 2 fingers. 4th fret down from the capo, you're going to hit the E and the A string on the 4th fret. Okay, you hammer that on while you're playing your little back and forth. You play these 2 notes, you're going to play them 4 times. 2, 3, 4. On your 4th, you're going to play the second chord in the chorus. Are you hanging in there? Stay with me, you got this. All right, so you just shift back up 2 frets, and you're going to do the E and the A string right there. And you'll play 4 notes, and then here's that chord where we're gonna pull the strings down a little bit, because we got to play these strings open. You know, you're like, how are you going to do that when you don't have your right hand? You just take these strings, you kind of pull them down a little bit, and then let go. Okay, so after you play that chord, pull down, and then let go, and you'll be able to, hopefully you could hear me. I was kind of covering the mic, but you'll pull that down and then let go, and that's how you play that open chord. Okay, then there's one other chord that they throw in there to transition back into the chorus, and I'll show you how that goes. All right, so we're going back and forth here, and then the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. On that 3rd beat, you're gonna hit the A and the D string. It's basically an E minor at the 2nd fret for 2 quarter notes, and then you're going to go back into your chorus. Okay, so we'll put all that together real quick. All right, so our chorus is pull down, right, so that's the chorus. Are you still with me? Okay, good. You're doing great. All right, so now we'll do the bridge, and that'll be it. We'll be all done. So the bridge is basically just a progression of the exact same chords that we just got done playing. All right, and they just go right in a row. So the bridge starts off here. All right, at the top, the E and the A at the 2nd fret. Okay, we're going to go down 2 frets, same strings. Now we're going to go back down here to that E minor. It's the same, it's on the 2nd fret, we're just on the A and the D string. Okay, now we're going to do that power chord again. Our index fingers on the 2nd fret. Ring finger and pinky are 4 frets down on the A and the D string. Okay, hammer that on. And then we're going to move down 3 frets to our, this is like our beginning chord that we used in the verse. And hit that. Okay, and this chord gets held the longest. These other 2 are being played every 2 beats. Okay, and then that final chord just kind of gets held. Alright, so that all sounds like this. Remember, you got your right hand chug-a-lugging down here. So every 2 beats, you're going to go 1, 2, change, 1, change, 1, change. So here we go. Alright, and then after the bridge they have this pause, and then they go right back into the chorus. Okay, are you still with me? All right, you got this. All right, so we'll go, if you think you've got it, go ahead, man, run with it. I'm going to go back through all of it one time, real kind of slow, so we can all play together. All right, remember that right hand's just back and forth on the 12th fret. There's our first chord, 2nd chord. For the verse, we're still doing, same chord bass. Would be helpful if I got my freaking finger out of the way, wouldn't it? Okay. And then back up here. Hard to play a power chord when you got your middle finger bent down. All right, so there's our verse. On to the chorus. Pull down. Let's do that transition chord. Alright, now let's do the bridge. Let's start off here, top 2 strings. And start over. All this content. Oh God, that's awful. Don't pay any attention to my singing. And that is Freehand. So there you have it, Freehand. What a beautiful and elegant song. I hope I did it justice. Like I said, time will tell. anyways, the techniques and stuff in there are pretty, pretty fun to mess around with. So at the very least, hopefully you got something new out of it. If you cover songs, I would absolutely love to hear someone cover this song on the guitar. I think that would be great. Um, keep doing what you guys do. I hit 1,000 subscribers the other day, and I honestly, I can't tell you how much that means to me. And I continue to get all this positive feedback and amazing kindness from you guys. And I'll have an awful day, and I'll come home and I'll read that, and it just it makes you have no idea how much of a difference that makes for me, and how it can just turn my day around totally. So thank you so very much. Guys, keep rocking in the free world, and remember to always be who you want to be.